Oh, it's Rick Taylor.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor, back with an episode of that Rick Taylor Entertainment Podcast. Today we have a special interview with yours truly, Karma. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for allowing me to interview you. I want to tap into a lot of things. I know you're into like the entertainment and stuff like that, and I just be want to like bring people up here of different like career paths and all that, just to like have conversations and ask questions people want to know, including myself and stuff like that. But how are you doing though? I want to ask you that. Let's start off with that. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I had a decent day.
That was good.
I can't complain. What about you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Pretty busy. I'm all over the place as you can see before setting up and all that. Now let's start it off with this as well. Like I like to know more about the person who I'm interviewing background. So where was you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Milwaukee. My whole life basically. Only like 2 years in Arkansas when I was like a preteen, but just found my way back to Milwaukee.
Now, what was it like growing up here? And what like you said? How long was you in Arkansas?
I was like in Arkansas for like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how old was you when you was down there? Just a kid?
I was say like elementary to like first year of like middle school.
Okay.
Don't quote me.
Okay.
I just know I was down there for like 2 years.
Right. Okay. So, what was your childhood and household like growing up?
So I mainly live with my dad. Sometimes with my mom. I lived with my dad on Hampton. We grew up the whole Hampton. I was up and down Hampton. And my mom, she lived in not the best parts ever. But my dad, he always made sure we were in a good area.
That's cool. So you got a balance of both sides of a
Yeah.
lifestyle. That's pretty cool. That's good to hear. Now I want to know, and I'm pretty sure other people want to know, like who is Karma as a person? Like we know you into entertainment and stuff. Who is you as a person?
Me, I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good person. I'm a hard worker. I get to the bag and I damn, I'm fucking up.
That's cool.
I'm a pretty good person. I make sure I take care of my stuff. I'm very motivated. I don't want to live in Milwaukee my whole entire life. I do want to establish and have foundation and bring my own self up.
Right.
I don't want to tag along. I don't want none of that. I want to be happy of the person I become because it was me,
Right. Right.
So that's me. I don't know.
Right. You seem like a real nice, genuine person. Like, I'm just talking to you and just meeting you is like, the vibe is like really genuine and it's really nice. It got this nice girl persona, what I'm saying? So that's good to see and good to hear, about yourself. So make sure you keep that. Now, I also, before we get into the, the questions with the entertainment, what you do, I was also understanding that you went to school and you had some degrees.
I did.
Okay.
So I went to Pulaski.
Okay. There we go.
That was my high school year. I went to Pulaski the whole 4 years. That was some shit.
Yeah.
Like I had 4 different principals the whole time, and yeah, I graduated. I was even 15 and pregnant. Still graduated. I had my own shit by 17. Right after high school, I went to college. Like summer, like I didn't even take a break. I went to college during the summer. I went for 5 years. The only reason why is because I did accounting. So I had my 4-year degree in accounting. Yeah, and I went to Johnson Controls right after. But then I found out like I really want more to life, and I feel I might be wrong, or I'm just different. But I feel like you can't, like you're very limited when you work.
Yeah.
And I want more than just a 9 to 5, go home and call it a day.
Right.
Like I found myself not having time when I had a 9 to 5.
Right.
And I couldn't establish more than just that. I was stuck and I didn't like that.
Right. And I understand that. You're not you're not wrong for thinking that or saying that, because that's really kind of how it is. Like, you really think about it and you break down like these jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think it's kind of crazy that you have to go to school to like learn something to work for somebody else, but when it comes to your own business, you don't even have to have a degree and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So like being in school, like, you know, you was 15 and pregnant, like, and then you got your own stuff by 17, like that sounds like, you know what I'm saying, you overcame a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I achieved a lot throughout my life. Like, I really did. Like, the first time I ever bought a house was when I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got approved for it, I was in Ireland. And
You said Ireland?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I was in Ireland for my 21st birthday. That was the crazy part. And then I got approved while I was like mid-trip. And they were like, when you come back, you sign over. And it was a duplex. I know much more now than I know back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just start it all over. Start it all over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did a lot. Like, I achieved a lot of goals. Like, I'm the only person in my family to have a degree.
That's major.
To even own a house. Well, except my grandma, but like my immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I did a lot. And I'm the youngest of like 7,
Right.
9 if you count my step.
Right. That's major. That's dope. Congratulations. Like, you owned a house at an early age. People, like, at that age, not even thinking about stuff like that. You know, you think about partying, having fun, maybe going to school and stuff like that. Like,
Don't get me
different.
wrong, I was partying.
Right.
But I handled my shit. That's one thing about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. It's just in me. Like, I don't know.
Right. And that's dope to hear. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you got a hustler mentality, so that's
Both
what's
of
up.
my parents, I'm my mama, both of my parents, they got to the bag. For sure.
Yeah.
But
So they instilled that in you. So
Yeah.
that's dope.
my daddy was a real hard working man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, y'all. You got it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you.
Yeah.
Now, for the topic, I want to ask about, like, what kind of, like, got you into, like, the entertainment and, like, the OnlyFans and, like, porn type of stuff?
So I'm not gonna lie, like, when I was in middle school, I went to Holy Redeemer too, which is crazy part. I've always wanted to like pole dance, like I really did, and so it wasn't like, I was always curious. And then I started dating this guy, and he was already in it, and I was like, this shit is easy as hell,
Yeah.
like, and then I was just start doing it, and then I seen like the money rolling in, I'm like, this shit valid.
Right, you get money from it.
This shit is valid. Like, really? All you gotta do is just, like, I wouldn't say it's easy, because working for yourself is so different from working for somebody. Because
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, that chick gonna come.
Right.
Working for yourself, it's no limits. But for, like, when there's no limits, you can fall hard.
Right.
You can fall the fuck hard.
Right.
But you can make so much, and there's no limit. Like, you can go sky high.
Right.
But you gotta like really pay attention to you as a business, and you gonna make it.
And you got to be willing to take risk and sacrifice,
Yes.
because like you said, with the jobs and stuff like that, you know that check coming. Versus you being an entrepreneur, some days it might not come. Some days you might have some thousands. Next day you might have like 50 or
That
something.
point,
You know what
that
I'm
part,
saying?
like yes.
So that's dope. Now, when you got into like getting on screen doing the porn and stuff like that, or OnlyFans and stuff, like, was you like nervous? Like, what? And do you still get nervous? Like, what calms you, or how was it?
I don't think I'm nervous. I'm a people person first. I don't like people though, so like I don't have that many friends. I don't like if somebody talking about me, they don't know me.
Yeah.
So like I don't really care. So it's like I'm doing it for me. I like doing it. What was the question again?
No, I'm just saying, like, do you get nervous? And,
Do I get nervous? No, I like it.
Okay. Like, you like what you like. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. And
You learn a lot of stuff. I learned a lot about my body doing this, and then I learned a lot about men and how to interact with people. At the end of the day, I really don't care about sex no more.
Right.
Cause like I'm over that hump. Like I don't like I already know. Like
right. Which I was gonna say this question for later, but now since you saying that, like, since you do that, like the OnlyFans, and you usually do that like as a profession and stuff like that, how, like, is it hard, like, from doing that as a career than going like being in a relationship like sex wise? Like, is it not
People
the same?
are not genuine.
Yeah.
They're not genuine at all. And it's like you don't know who likes you and who don't. And you don't know who wants to take from you and who actually wants to help you. So it's like, I thought I was alone. I'm alone. I'm alone for sure now. Because now I know that this shit is all a game. This shit is a joke. Like, life is a joke. For real.
Yeah. Do you think that, like, in your field, like, it's hard for you to be in a relationship? Can you be in a relationship?
I can for sure be in a relationship.
Yeah, it's just the other person.
It's you gotta find your person. Your like who you are made to be with. I grew up with my stepmom since I was born. I was 3 months and she took me in. And I seen a wife. I know how a wife acts. I know when love is love. I'm gonna find my person. I'm gonna be married. I don't care what nobody say. Like, oh, you all over the internet. That don't stop nothing.
Right.
There's people on the internet right now that I know having babies, having a relationship, enjoying life. It's not what I do, it's how I do it.
Right. And being in like in that field, you gotta have like thick skin because you know people gonna talk regardless and stuff like that. And it's just like like you don't let it steer you from being who you is and doing what you want to do and getting the life you want to get, which I find that's really good. Like it takes a brave person to do that type of stuff and stuff like that. Let me ask you this question: like, how did your family and people like friends and people you knew took to it?
So I didn't tell people until I really wanted to do it. I told them a couple of my friends first. They seemed like they was okay with it, but like I'm not sure. You don't never really know. But like I don't know. Like now people that they know are coming up to them and like this what she doing, and they got like yeah, but at least I told them first. My dad, he don't know, but I think he know. I think he see me on like the internet, cause I've had sex with like real porn stars, like production wise. So I think he's seen me actually on the internet, and he hints around to it, and he just tries to give me game without like telling me like, hey, baby girl, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It'll probably hurt him, but like he knows what kind of person I am, so it's like,
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
I'm me.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm me. Like, you can't take that away. The only thing that would hurt me is my child. My child not accepting me, but that's about it.
Right. How old is your child?
He is 9. Well, about to be 10.
Okay.
In a couple of days.
10. Okay, cool. Like, what would be like if your kid grew up and like he see these things or you have questions about it, like how would you go about like explaining to him?
Me, at the end of the day, I'm going to be a real person. I'm going to tell you how it is, and I'm going to tell you as much as I know and give you the real response. I feel like me doing this as a career field, it would steer him away from not doing it. But my whole goal of doing this is, it's always been something I wanted to do, so now I got that checked off. But I need to make money from this to get me out of here. I don't want to be in Milwaukee my whole life. I don't want to be in the gutter my whole life. I don't want to, struggle.
Yeah.
I want to get over that. I want to see a meal.
Yeah.
I want to see a couple of them because I don't want to be here. I want something different.
Where you see
I've already
yourself
had
at?
this.
I'm going to cut you off.
No, it's okay. Where do I see myself at? I want to own a lot of property. I want to be able to help people when I want to. Not because they,
Yeah.
I see myself really successful. I work on myself every day. I really do. And it took me a while to understand that. When I was working, I was not working on myself every day. I was going to work, working on them.
Yeah.
But now that I'm doing this, I get to work on myself every day. I get to come up with ideas. I get to achieve me, So I see myself really high up. I want to be real set in life. Like, I want to do what I want. I want to wake up and be like, yeah, that's me.
Right. And I see all that happening too because, like, just the mindset you have is a confident mindset. You walking in your purpose. You walking in your truth. when you walk in your truth and you confident about yourself, the sky's the limit. Like, there's no telling where you're gonna go, and I can see it happening for you, like going very far. And I want to ask you another question. You know, well, two more probably about the entertainment. I'm pretty sure, like, do you work with like just the same people, or do you work with different people? Like, how if somebody who wanted to like work with you, how would they go about working with you?
Okay, so
What are requirements?
before all this stuff, I was not a hoe. I'm not gonna be a hoe now. I don't want to be on camera with a whole bunch of men. I don't want to do that. So with that being said, so far I've had sex with good. So far I had sex with 6 people on camera, and they're very, you know, well off. So like I feel like it was a good trade off, and yeah, I don't want to work with a whole bunch of people. I've seen girls on their OnlyFans, and it's like every post it's a different penis. That's not me. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want a train ran on me. I don't. That's not me. At the end of the day, that's not me. So I'm not gonna show the people something that's not me.
Right.
I'm still me at the end of the day.
Right. So it's like you have your certain people, like probably within that 6 that you work with, or just probably like a couple of people. Because I'm pretty sure, because there's some people who have like just those certain amount of partners, like whether it's 2 or 1 or 3, that they'll go with, like, hey, you want to make some content? Because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of people in your inbox, like, oh my God, I want to work with you and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're going to have to pay my fee because I'm not going on camera with you.
Right.
And it's pretty expensive because I know you're not going to pay it. That's the reason why I had it that high, because if you're going to pay it, then it's your worth, right?
Yeah.
You think that I'm worth it, then you could pay the price. But so far, I've worked with Peso and Fella. They both from here. I've worked with Brickzilla, Rico Strong, and what the hell is his name? Jay Bangher. Those 3 people, the 3 last people, they are in production. And then I worked with this girl, 2 girls actually. Damn, I forgot their name. Vixen Vixen, and then Velvet. Yeah.
Okay,
So it's like, I got me a nice lunch. I feel
Yeah.
like that's enough. Like, I
Yeah.
can still count on my hands, and I made a lot of money yet.
Right.
Still. Like,
hey, from your people, that's who you work with. That's who you work with. That's how it is.
yeah.
Yeah, and Fella, you know what I'm saying? I interviewed him before too, you know, and I seen on another interview you said you like working with Fella. Like, what is it about Fella? Like, 'cause it seemed like he got a good personality as well.
He a pretty cool person, yeah. I fuck with him.
That's your boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that let me ask you this question. I don't know if I asked you this when we was talking about the relationship. But are you in a relationship?
No, single.
Okay. Are you looking to be in a relationship? Like, if somebody wanna, what does it take to date Karma?
Me? To
Yeah.
date me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So right now, at the time, like today, I am not ready for a relationship. I want to be not at my prime, but like on the way to the prime. And find somebody that is well established. Like, you're motivated. You have things going on. You got your own bag, so you're not looking at me for like to help out. And I don't want to look at you like to help out, because I'm trying to get myself together. I want you to have yourself together too. So it's like, if we taking from each other, we gonna be stuck at some point. So I want you to have your own stuff. At least 2 cars. My daddy taught me that. At least have 2 cars.
Yeah.
Don't care what they look like. At least have 2 cars.
Need that backup.
Yeah, it's common sense. And to have your own house, to take care of your kids if you got some. Not too many. I don't want you to have too many. But like, if you taking care of 10 of your kids and they well off, of course you can have them. I don't care. But, you know, they gotta be like some silver lining, you know.
Right.
But successful, motivated, driven, you know. You gotta teach me something.
Right.
You have. There's no reason why you should be with me and I can't learn from you.
Right. And probably another thing too, I would think it's probably like, you know, well, that's with any relationship. Nobody want nobody that's insecure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Of course not. No, cause I wear what I want.
Yeah.
I will go outside naked, and you should not blink an eye, because I know what I do. At the end of the day, no.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be
Have
insecure.
you been in relationships where like people didn't like what you did, or they didn't like what you wear? Like, why you doing this? You need to stop doing this. Stop wearing this and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been with insecure men before. I didn't catch it until it was too late, you know? And I've been with jealous, and they envy me. And I didn't know until 2023. Men get jealous of females. I was so dumbfounded when I, like, really learned that lesson. Like, you're jealous of me. We on two different paths, my baby. Like, for real.
Now let me ask you this, because I know you were saying, like, you know, a lot of people ain't genuine. You don't have a lot of friends and stuff like that. Let me ask you this right here, like, just with everything that's going on in today and how you are, like, in your present state, like, are you happy?
Am I happy? Happy is an emotion. Emotions are energy. I could be happy today and not happy tomorrow. So, am I in a good mindset? State of mind? Yes. Very good. I'm happy right now. Yeah.
That's good. So you came a long way. I'm gonna ask you this too. I was been supposed to ask you this question, but you know, when it comes to like OnlyFans and like the old sites and stuff like that, like you say you make a lot of money. Like, what's the, not to be in your pockets and stuff like that, what's the most amount of money that you or anybody who's in that lane can make a month?
A month? I'll give you an idea of how much I made. So I did an AutoZone video with fella. And like the first week, I made like 3 G's off that, just one tape.
Just 1 week.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, damn, like this shit is real. Like,
when y'all do stuff like that in the public zones, do people really be there, or they'll be like it's low key?
You want me to tell you my secrets? No, just kidding. Long story short, I got the plug and nobody was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I could imagine somebody walking past like, oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying, just being creepy.
I did 2 AutoZone scenes actually. One with Peso, one with Ella.
Okay, that's cool. You know, let me ask you this, like, I was gonna throw a music question in here because this is a podcast usually based around music, and I know you're like, I don't do music, but I wanted to switch it up. Like, have you ever had any artists try to like work with you or like have asked to have you in their videos and stuff like that? Or
No, not actually. But I just started. Like, I haven't even been in my position for a year now.
Yeah.
So like I just started. So I don't feel like, me personally, I don't feel like I'm known. I've had people come up to me and like it'd be weird, but like I don't think I'm known for real. Like.
But when you do get like those people that come up to you, be like, you be looking like, cause you be caught off guard. I've had that happen before too. Now let me ask you, if an artist did like, you know, see this interview and they be like, oh, I want to work with her and have her in the music video, how would they go about that? Like, and do you have prices set up for that, or?
Yeah, I would say DM me. I check them every like other week. I do have my real number online. If they like do what I say, it says I love Karma 33 to the number, and then with their social media name, I answer that phone like every 5 days. No more than 5 days will go past than me answering that phone. But yeah, so like I don't mind working with people. Like I like meeting people because you learn something from everybody, and you don't know what somebody else could teach you. You know, so like I'm open.
Man, just like, I like your vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, you seem like a social person. You seem like a very cool, nice person. And like I said, genuine. It's hard not to like people like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
thank you.
for sure. And then, but you know, you always got your people out here that be like, I don't know why they so happy or why everybody like them type stuff. And I know it's just kind of messed up, like how you just try to live your life and people just be judgmental and stuff like that. Let me throw this in there. Do you think that people like when a woman does like porn or something like that, she gets dragged for it versus the guy?
Oh, of course. I have one of my exes. I asked him. He was like, I'll never get with you again. Okay. He was like, well, everybody knows what you do. And they've already seen everything, the package and everything. I don't think that should matter. If I'm not acting like that, if I'm not acting like a hoe, and I'm all for you, I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna cheat on you. Nah.
Okay. I understand that, but it's like, yeah, it's just gonna take somebody like, like to really just have their stuff together, or just you gotta find your type of person. Do you now? Let me ask you, would you date somebody else that like is in the same field, or do you
Me?
think that wouldn't work? Yeah.
In the same field as me?
Yeah.
Of course. That would work the best.
That'd be better.
That
right?
would be the best.
I would assume, because now y'all can make content with each other all the time now.
Yeah, and he can still do what he wants to do.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind, but like I said, you gotta be motivated. Like you gotta have your shit together.
Right. Okay. That's cool. Now, my final question for you, I want to ask you, like, what's next for you?
What's next for me? So I told myself I don't want to do porn for like more than 5 years. So I want to establish that, and then slowly start. Sorry, excuse me. Slowly start going to like business that doesn't require my presence, if that makes sense. So like I can make money in my sleep, like literally without,
Yeah.
and I just wake up and I just click a couple buttons and boom. And then I want to I really, this is just a thought, to do wigs and hair, because I love to dress. Like I didn't realize that until like now. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what's up. I wish the best of luck for you. Like I said, I see a lot of things working for you and happening for you just off the fact that like your energy and the type of person you are, the positive mindset you have. Like, you're not even like, you'll like, be surprised how many people you meet and they like stuck up or mean or Hollywood or something like that. But the fact that you sat down here and answered these questions for me and you just wanted to come on the platform, that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
And just meeting you in person, like, your vibe is dope. So I'm like, congratulations on your success, and I wish you the best of luck of everything you got going on. So, and I want to tell you to continue to be yourself and keep being that person that you is. You can go a long way with that. So don't stop being nice. Being you. Yeah. But thank you for coming on the show. Good luck to you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Rick Taylor.